Hello and welcome to Low Budget Productions. Today we're going to be talking about social justice issues. And my favorite social justice issue of them all, AIDS and HIV. So, what is HIV/AIDS? Well, HIV is human immunodeficiency virus, a virus acquired through transfer of blood, semen, vaginal fluid, pre-ejaculate, and breast milk. Now there's four major routes of transmission: unsafe sex, dirty needles, breast milk, and mother to baby. Now, two of these four methods are actually preventable. Unsafe sex can be prevented with a condom, and dirty needles can be prevented through programs such as a needle exchange for whatever the person is using. Now, let's talk about more of a little bit of AIDS now. What does AIDS do? Well, HIV leads to AIDS, a condition where failure of the immune system, which allows life-threatening opportunistic viruses and cancers to thrive. So it's their ideal environment, essentially. There's no cure, but there is a treatment available, mainly drugs that reduce infection. Now, the level of HIV can... Typically, without treatment, people can survive 9 to 11 years if they don't succumb to it, to any bad infections or anything. 6 to 19 months if it's AIDS. Now, it invades the system and a period of rapid viral replication occurs. The level of HIV quickly reaches several million virus particles per milliliter of blood, hence why it is so infectious. Now, from its discovery in 1981, AIDS has killed more than 25 million people. Currently, 0.6% of the world's population is infected with AIDS. HIV developed from SIV, simian immunodeficiency disorder. Yeah, try saying that sometimes. Now, there's two types of simian that have been responsible for the virus. The common chimpanzee, which is responsible for the HIV-1 virus. Very infectious, very virulent, and the most commonly seen form of the virus out there. Then there's the sooty mangabe, also hard to say. It's responsible for the HIV-2 virus. It's less infectious and less virulent, and it's only in West Africa. Now, I've given you an example of this. AIDS is no laughing matter. People die from it on a daily basis. There's no cure. Once you have this, you're with it for life. So I'm going to tell you the story from my personal perspective. It's sort of a friend from a friend story. This is the story of Brandon. I have a friend named Patrick. Some people in my class may know him. He has a friend named Seamus, and he has a friend named Brandon. Now, Seamus was bi, Brandon was gay. They both started going to raves and doing drugs. Now, they're both experimenting with drugs and unsafe sex, unfortunately. Now, as a result, Brandon is 22 and he's living with HIV. Is this the life he wants to live? He's gonna die. He'll be lucky to reach the age of 30. Is this the kind of life someone wants? We'll be back with more.